Let's listen.
We are on location in Mount Clemens, Michigan at the beautiful Emerald Theater for the 2023 11th Annual 80's Party for a Purpose. It's a charity event that raises almost $200,000 over 11 years right now for its charity. So it's going to be so exciting. There's costume contests, and Man on the Street and his better half Janine Hamilton are going to be the MCs. Let's head inside for 2023 80's Party for a Purpose.
Teen Wolf! Banging it out, all right. And last but not least, Marty McFly!
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, boy! Yeah!
Thank you, Marty.
Come on out from Teen Wolf as well. We have our cheerleader. He could come as a pair or two. There we go. Is Tony Basil. I think we saw her earlier. That's right. Our next contestant is our Robert Palmer with his Robert Palmer Girls, Addicted to Love.
The winner for the men's category, Teen Wolf!
Okay, our next winner is, oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey, where is she? Tony Basil.
We are here with Scotty Carr, lead singer for our first band here tonight at 80's Party for a Purpose, Radio Wave. Scotty, tell me, how did the band come together? Where are you guys mainly from?
Well, I live in Michigan, and the rest of the band is from Windsor and the surrounding area over by Windsor. We, three of us, the bass player Brian, keyboard player Mark, and I played in a former band called 80's Inc. And COVID kind of shut a lot of things down, obviously. And obviously, when we came out of COVID, we thought we needed to do something a little different, so we put this project together and invited some of our other friends in and formed Radio Waves. So we're excited to be here and looking forward to doing something a little different than's been done at this party in the past 11 years. So
Yeah, and we thank you so much for doing this charity event. It means a lot to everybody here. Tell me, what does Radio Wave have coming up this summer, soon after 80's Party for a Purpose here?
Well, we're still working on a schedule. We're getting some promotional material out, and hopefully, maybe by late summer, early fall, we'll have a little bit more in the terms of bookings. But we have a couple of shows in the works, private parties and things like that. So we're staying busy. We're staying in the studio, working on the show and improving it every week. And we just want to come out there and have some fun with the music. And like I said, do something a little different than what has been going on in the area for a long time. A lot of rock bands out there, and we thought, that the new wave is kind of undisturbed, so to speak. So we figured we'd stir the pot and disturb it a little bit and see what we come up with. So we hope everyone has a great time, enjoys the show. We've put a lot of hours, a lot of effort into it, and we're having fun with it. So we just want to parlay that over to the crowd during the show, and hopefully they have some fun with us.
We are joined by Dean Johnson, founder and president of 80's Party for a Purpose. And Dean, forget about, you put so much work in, you and your team, all year to get 80's Party for a Purpose going. And this is the 11th year. But tell me, how do you feel? Like, I always wonder right now, because it's actually happening right now above us. We are in the dressing rooms. How do you feel right now when it's going on?
Well, hey, first of all, I got to thank you for everything that you do for our event. You're the MC, you're freaking rocket. Right now, the house is crazy. It's like, you should see how many people are here tonight. It's nuts. And we've never expected to change the music like we did this year. But it was the right thing to do. And if you're not here tonight, you're missing out.
Yeah, this is the 11th annual 80's Party for a Purpose. I assume you'll be back next year.
Well, yeah, we will. Yeah, we'll see you on our 12th anniversary. Yeah.
One of the greatest 80's parties. There is single events, one-night events every single year in the country. So be here next year, 80's Party for a Purpose. Dean Johnson.
And hey, one thing. Next year, we have a really good plan to make out next year. So be here.
Surprises for next year. Here we are with Eddie Stevens, lead singer for Los Gringos, our second band that's going to be here tonight playing at 80's Party for a Purpose. Eddie, tell me, where you got, well, first of all, where are you guys from? How'd you come together? And, this is your first 80's Party for a Purpose, so thank you. Yeah. Talk about being involved in the event and what you guys have coming up,
Well, we got involved because Dean runs the show, gets shit going. He seen us working in local clubs around town and said, I got to have you guys at this. And, of course, we're more than happy to do it once we heard it was some charity event. We like to do a couple of charity events every year. And that's kind of how we got involved. Yeah. But
well, what do you guys? How'd you guys come together? Where are you from?
I'm from Port Huron, and the rest of them guys are kind of surrounding areas. And just local musicians for the last 190 years, so we all know each other and just threw it together.
Oh, that's great. What do you have coming up after tonight's performance? Do you have some gigs coming up that people can know about, come out and see you this summer?
We do. We do play over at T's Roadhouse. We also got the international boat races up in St. Clair coming up. We travel to Weston, Missouri. A couple times a year, we do about 4 shows out in Weston. It's just outside of Kansas City. So we're just doing like festival stuff, staying out of the bars because that's where we get in so much shit. So it's easier to stay out of the shit if you're not in the bar.
Right. Well, thank you for your time. And this is their first time here at 80's Party for a Purpose. It's going to be exciting. I'm sure they're going to be amazing. And get out there this summer. Check them out on Facebook, right? Los Gringos?
Los Gringos Rock. R-O-C-K.
And that's on what? Website?
Facebook, I believe. I don't go there.
Los Gringos Rock.
I live it.
Los Gringos Rock. Check them out. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
I'm caught up with Tom Cruise. Tom, did you have a good time at the 80's Party for a Purpose?
Oh, totally awesome. Yes.
Now, how many have you been to so far?
Oh, geez, how many we go back for? I don't know, about 6, 7, something like that, I think.
Well, we're lucky to have you here for another year. I notice you don't get into the costume contest. Why is it? Because you've won in the past, right?
Yeah, I did my time on that, and then plus I've been doing like hired gigs and all over the states and stuff, so I backed out.
It's great to catch up with Tom Cruise. Talk to me.
Talk to me, Goose. Show me the money.
We got the DeLorean behind us from Back to the Future, but we also have the Spaghetti Man. Spaghetti Man, how was tonight? Did you have a good time?
Oh, it was awesome. This is the best 80s party yet.
Awesome. Thank you. And what do you got going this summer?
Just the usual, lots of festivals. You'll be seeing me around a lot.
Thank you, Spaghetti Man, here at 80's Party for a Purpose. Okay, we're bringing in the guy who won the male side of the costume contest. Come on in, my man. Again, we have the DeLorean in the back. Come on over. Here he is, Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf, how do you feel about winning the costume contest? That was amazing.
I feel like an animal.
Well, what was your biggest competition, would you say?
Martin McFly.
Yeah, he was great.
He was good. He really was, man. He looked good.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, my man.
Yeah.
Oh! Awesome. We're talking here now at the 80's Party for a Purpose with the legend, Patrick Bianchi, also known as lead vocals frontman. How you doing, brother?
Good, man. How about you?
I'm doing great. It's so great to see you. I hope you're going to be around this summer.
Oh, yeah. I'll be around jamming for the whole summer.
This guy looks great. What have you been up to?
Nothing, man. Just working a lot and jamming my boom box. So but I'll be doing a lot more this summer. Parades, festivals, any venue where there's going to be live music, I'll be crashing it.
So great to talk to lead vocals, Patrick Bianchi. Also frontman, but he's the highest rated man on the street episode. So I hope to have him on again.
Thank you, James.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.